So, we're looking at some pretty intense technicals on XRP right now. There's a descending triangle pattern on the weekly chart that's signaling a possible 40% drop, right? Which is kind of alarming if you ask me.
Yeah, absolutely. The triangle is that formation with a flat support and a downward sloping resistance. Pretty much a textbook setup for a
Right,
bearish reversal. It's fascinating how technicals can, forecast major moves.
exactly. And the breakdown seems imminent. As of late March, XRP was testing that critical support level. If it falls through, we could see a drop toward around 132, which is a severe 40% plunge from current levels.
Yep. And there was also Peter Brandt's view. He pointed to a textbook head and shoulders pattern on the daily chart, hinting at even lower support, like 107. It almost feels like these signals are in sync.
Absolutely. It's like the technical picture is shouting out bearish vibes from all angles. But, if the price rebounds off that support, we could potentially see a move back up towards the upper trend line at about 255 and maybe even hit the previous high of 335.
Right. That rebound scenario sounds promising, but isn't it a bit optimistic given the current macro pressures? The expected Trump tariffs on auto imports, for example, the 25% tariffs set to start on April 3rd, are really adding fuel to the fire, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. These tariffs are likely to bump up manufacturing costs and stir inflation, which is already creeping up with the CPI numbers. It's like adding another weight on the technical drop.
Right, it's a double whammy. On top of the technical signals, market sentiment is under pressure from these geopolitical moves. And the Fed's delay on a rate cut, which has now dropped the probability of a June rate cut from roughly 67% down to 55.7%, only worsens the risk environment.
Yeah, that reduction in rate cut likelihood really stifles like the inflow of risk capital into the market. It's almost like the market is bracing itself for a long, tough correction.
Yep. But here's a thought. Don't you think the market might already be pricing in these tariffs and the delayed rate cuts? Sometimes these macro events get absorbed into the price sooner than we expect.
It's a valid point, but technical patterns, especially those as persistent as a descending triangle, tend to force a move regardless. It's like, the technicals are a part of market psychology. And even if traders try to shrug off the tariffs, these setups have a way of compelling action.
Yeah, true. And this whole scenario really underlines the importance of risk management in these volatile environments. Whether you're banking on a rebound or, conversely, preparing for a steep decline, you really have to consider both sides of the trend.
Spot on. It's a reminder that while the numbers point to a bearish reversal, with targets around 1.32 to even 1.07, a breakout above the resistance level towards 255 or even 335 could totally flip the script. Markets are unpredictable like that.
No doubt about that. Balancing technical indicators with macroeconomic factors like tariffs and rate cut probabilities is crucial. It shows just how interconnected all these elements are in crypto trading.
Yeah, and that's what makes it such a roller coaster ride. It's like every little piece of news or technical signal adds to the complexity. So whether you're a risk taker or a cautious trader, there's a lot to digest here.
Absolutely. Totally. And it definitely keeps the conversation lively in trading circles. I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out in the coming weeks. This blend of technical analysis and geopolitical tweaks is just riveting.
Yeah, it's a wild ride. Just goes to show that when you mix technical patterns with, external economic pressures, every trader needs to be on high alert.
Indeed.